Oh, sorry, this is not a rabbit, this is a frog. The rabbit b4, rabbit a, rabbit a5, rabbit b, rabbit a5, rabbit b6, rabbit c7, rabbit c7, and rabbit c7, rabbit c7, rabbit c7, rabbit b8, rabbit. Let me just read. Rabbit b2. I'm feeling a little bit. Feeling a little bit suffocated. Bishop a1, bishop b2, bishop c3, bishop b, bishop b4, bishop a5, bishop a5, bishop b6, bishop c7, bishop b8, bishop a7, bishop b6. Elon Musk said, when something is important enough, you have to do that, even if all the odds are against your favor, right? So that's why I have started learning blindfold chess. The reason is simple. I was doing a lot of mistakes in my chess games, and I have lost last year a road to ELO 1000 before 2024 challenge. So as a compensation, I am playing and learning the blindfold chess as a punishment, right? So if you haven't watched my previous video like this one, so make sure to watch this video so that you should know the context, right? Why I am creating this blindfold chess content as a lower rated player. And the second reason I really want to discuss with you guys is to give you people the confidence. Being as a lower rated player, we can learn chess. All we have to do to learn blindfold chess is to practice so hard so that these 64 squares will be mapped on our mind, as we have trained our fingers to write any email or any essay without even actually looking at the keyboard, right? So what we are going to learn in this day 2 video. So the thing is, I have assumed that this rabbit is our dark square bishop, right? And sitting on a1. And I have assumed that this green frog is a white square bishop sitting at a10, right? And their movement will be only confined to these two files, right? So the frog will be moving like that, and the rabbit will be moving like that, as this is a dark square bishop, so he has to only move in diagonal. So when we are limiting the movement of this rabbit to just limited to these two files, so all he has to travel like this, right? And likewise that the frog will be traveling like that. Got my point? So right after this exercise, I will be increasing the files, right? So let me just wear this blindfold cap to hide this chessboard. Okay, so let's do a practice. So right at this moment, this rabbit is sitting at a1. That is a black square, right? So the next coordinate where this rabbit can move is b2, right? Like this. I really don't know where is b2. Might be over here, then a3, then b4, right? So right at this moment, I really don't know the where is b2. Here. B2 might be over here, right? Okay, so let's move this rabbit to the top. So how it would move, the coordinate will be I mean the moves will be like this. So rabbit, right at this moment, it is on a1. So rabbit b2, rabbit a3, rabbit b4, rabbit a5, rabbit b6, rabbit a7, rabbit b8, right? So this rabbit will be over here. Where is the frog? So frog is sitting at a8, right? And over here on this might be the square next to b8, right? Let's invite the frog to come to the first rank. How it would come? Okay, frog frog b7, frog a6. Yes, frog a6. The reason that the color of a6 would be white, as this frog is representing, where is the frog? So this is the frog. So as this frog is representing, as this frog is representing the white square bishop. So right at the moment it is sitting at a8. A8 is white, and then it would come over here like this, b7, right? b7, then a6, then b5, then a4. Wait a minute. Where is the frog? So we have to, let me restart the movement of frog. Frog is sitting at a8, right? Frog is sitting at a8. So the movement will be like this: frog b7, frog a6, frog b5, frog a4, frog b3, frog a2, and then frog b1. Where is the frog? So my final destination is frog b1, right? So this is a1, that is white, and frog right at this moment, or frog reached to b1. So b1 would be sorry, a1 is black, right? A1 is black, so b1 would be white. So our frog has been reached successfully. Okay, let me I was feeling a little bit difficulty to bring down this, to let this frog to bring in down to the first rank. So let me just do practice one more time to bring it down to the first rank. Okay, where is it? This might be a8. Frog is representing the white square bishop, right? Frog is representing the white square bishop, and that's why it is sitting at a8. So let me just do a re-exercise, right? Frog b7, frog a6, frog b5, frog a4, frog b3, frog a2, and frog b1. Got it? So it is the frog. So this is our rabbit, and this is a this is a8. And now I am going to introduce one more file, right? So now let's move this rabbit to the first to the 8 rank. So right at this moment that this frog is sitting at a1. So frog b1, frog c3, frog b4, frog a5, frog b6, frog c7, frog b8. Frog b8. I mean the frog will be this one was a rabbit, right? Let me just let me just do a retake, right? This one was rabbit. Rabbit b2, rabbit right at this moment. This rabbit is sitting at a1, right? Rabbit a1, rabbit b2, rabbit c3, right? Rabbit a1, rabbit b2, rabbit c3, rabbit b4, rabbit a5, rabbit let me do rabbit right at this moment. This rabbit is sitting at a1, right? Rabbit a1, rabbit b2, rabbit c3, rabbit b4, rabbit a5, right? Rabbit a5, rabbit b6, rabbit c7, and rabbit b8. Where is b8? So rabbit b8 would be over here. So now this rabbit has might be two paths, right? It can come to, let's say if I want this rabbit to comes down to rank number 1, so there are two paths, right? Rabbit right at this moment, this rabbit would be on b8, right? So there are two paths for this rabbit to come down: rabbit a7 either, or rabbit c7. Got my point? Rabbit a7 or rabbit c7. Let's bring it down in another way, through another way, right? Okay, rabbit b8. Right at this moment, rabbit would be sitting next to the frog. So this is a8, this is b8, right? So rabbit a7, right? Rabbit a7, rabbit b6, rabbit b6, rabbit c5, rabbit b4, rabbit b4, rabbit a3. Then rabbit will be coming like rabbit b2 and rabbit c3. Oh, sorry, rabbit c1. So rabbit c1 might be over here, right? I was just moving the rabbit hypothetically. So rabbit c1 might be over here. So as rabbit was our dark square bishop, right? So it must be on a black, it must be on black square. I'm feeling a little bit feeling a little bit suffocated. let me just do one more exercise, right, regarding this rabbit movement. So rabbit a, so right at this moment rabbit is sitting at a1, rabbit a1, rabbit b2, rabbit c3, rabbit b4, no, rabbit a1, right at this moment rabbit is sitting at rabbit, right at this moment rabbit is sitting at a1, right, rabbit a1, rabbit b2, rabbit c3, rabbit b, rabbit b4, rabbit b4, rabbit a rabbit a5, rabbit b, rabbit a5, rabbit b6, rabbit c7, rabbit c7, and rabbit c7, rabbit c7, rabbit c7, rabbit b8. So b8 would be, rabbit b8 would be over here. Okay, so now this rabbit has two paths to come down. Rabbit, right at this moment this rabbit is at b8, so rabbit can either go to, in order to come down, in order to let this rabbit to come down to the first rank, so this rabbit comes either choose to a7 or either c7. Let's do a7, rabbit b. Initially rabbit was sitting at, rabbit reached to b8, rabbit a7, rabbit a7, rabbit a7, rabbit a7, then next rabbit a6, b6, right, rabbit b6, and now this rabbit has two more paths to choose. Either he can go to rabbit, let me just read you. Rabbit b2, oh shit, rabbit b8, right, rabbit is sitting at b, rabbit is sitting at b8, right, rabbit is sitting at b8, rabbit has two paths to come down, rabbit a7 or either rabbit would choose c7, right, so let's do rabbit c7, right, b6, a5, rabbit a5, rabbit b4, rabbit c3, rabbit b2, rabbit a1, rabbit a1, yes, rabbit a1. So rabbit a1, so yes, rabbit was representing a dark square bishop. Okay, so we have done with the rabbit. Now let's play with this frog that is right at this moment sitting at a8. Oh my god. So right at this moment this rabbit is sitting at a8, right, rabbit a8, rabbit a8, rabbit b7, rabbit c6, right, rabbit b5, and rabbit I forgot to put the move, let me just redo. Rabbit a8, right, rabbit a8, then rabbit a8, rabbit b7, rabbit c6, rabbit b5, rabbit a4, rabbit, I really don't know, I am hypothetically moving this rabbit, right, rabbit a8, right, then the next move of this rabbit would be, oh sorry, this is not a rabbit, this is a frog, rabbit, this is a frog, right, Rehman, this is a frog, this is a frog. This is a rabbit. This is a frog. This is a frog representing a light square bishop. it was initially, I mean, its origin is a8, right? Its origin is a8, and a8 is a white square, and this frog representing the white square bishop, right? Rabbit. Frog is 7, right? Frog is, oh sorry, frog a8, frog a8, frog a8, right? Frog a8, then frog b7, then frog c6, then frog b5, right? Now if frog is sitting at b5, then frog might have, I mean, exactly has two paths, right? At the moment frog is sitting at b5, right? Either this frog can go to a4 or c4. Let's move to the c4, right? So right at the moment frog is sitting at c4, right? Then b3, the frog has two more paths, b3, either a2 or either c2. Let's move this frog to a2, then a2 b1, right? So b1 is a white square. I guess that is it for today's video. And the total length of this, I mean the video, I mean over here on this laptop, the length of the video will be 25 minutes, right? It was actually, that was the first day of moving these pieces blindfoldly. Guys, I will catch you in the next video in the day 3, and in the day 3 I will be including or introducing the fourth file, right? And in the day 3 I will be introducing two frogs, right? Keep remember, these frogs will be representing the white square bishop, right? I will be moving two frogs and two rabbits. Rabbits will be sitting, the first rabbit will be sitting on a1, and this rabbit is representing c1, right? And they will be moving. I really don't know what would happen tomorrow, right? But today experience was a little bit unexplainable, right? I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.